So today we are going to start with revenue concepts, right? I'm taking a quick revision what we did yesterday. Total revenue, that is Q into P, quantity into price. Average revenue, that is total revenue divided by quantity per unit sold, right? Marginal revenue, that is change in TR upon change in number of units, right? These are the three types of revenue. Okay, please remember the formulas. Now we will see one by one. Okay, so we are first starting with average revenue. When we talk about average revenue, here, when the firm has no control over price, right? When the firm is not the one who will decide at what price they have to sell, right? They can sell at any amount at a given price, right? According to that, demand curve decides what price they will sell, right? According to the demand, they will sell the product at whatever given price. That's why this firm demand curve or AR curve is always horizontal straight line, like this you can see here. AR curve or price is always horizontal straight line. In figure you can see this point, right? Figure 1. Okay, when we talk about when a firm has partial or full control over price, right? जब firm का price के ऊपर full control है, the firm can sell maximum number of products by giving lower prices to customers. And as customers get the products in lower prices, definitely the demand rises, right? Definitely the demand rises. And according to that, demand curve slopes downward like this, right? Demand curve slopes downward, and it shows a negative relationship between price and output, right? It shows the negative relationship between price and output, because price increases, demand decreases, and price decreases, demand increases, right? It shows negative relationship between price and output, right? Relationship between total revenue, average revenue, and marginal revenue, right? Relationship between TR, AR, and MR. See, Yashvi, please read out the first point for me.
Yes, ma'am. When marginal revenue curve declines till point M in part B, total revenue is increasing at diminishing rate as shown by the segment O to B in part A.
Yes, see here. Where it is said when marginal revenue, first they are talking about part B. That means this one picture. Okay, this one picture. Part B, it's showing that marginal curve declines till M, right? This much, up to M. ये point है ना वहां तक, right? Up to this point, marginal curve जो है वो decline हो रहा है, right? And it is coming from here, O, right? ये O से आ रहा है marginal curve, and it's coming by declining to point M, right? It start declining up to the M point, right? Same way, when marginal curve becomes 0 at point M, right? When marginal curve becomes 0 at point M, here, see, here you can see कि ये 0 का line है, right? So when marginal point becomes 0 at point M in point B, total revenue, this one, total revenue is at its maximum as shown by point B, as shown in point B in part A, this much, right? ये वाला point, maximum total revenue यहाँ पे हमको मिल रहा है, right? We are able to get maximum total revenue here, right? So here when TR is maximum, when M is 0, that means TR becomes 0, right? This is total revenue. Please don't forget this. This is total revenue and this is average marginal revenue. Average revenue or marginal revenue, okay? See, when marginal revenue falls, here, right? जब marginal revenue decline हो रहा है, then this average revenue also falls. See this thing. When marginal revenue is declining, average revenue is also declining. Right? And that is the situation of falling price. जब प्राइस डिक्रीज होती है, ये वो वाली सिचुएशन है when there is a situation of falling price and when MR falls faster than it. Okay, then after point M, here at point M, right, marginal revenue becomes negative. See here, you can see जब वो नीचे आ रहा है उस एक लिमिट से एक्स एक्सिस से पार्ट बी में, when it starts coming downwards, that means it's going negative, and this is the point where total revenue starts diminishing. This is the point where total revenue starts diminishing, right? Same way at situation of zero, right? At situation of zero, AR obviously implies a situation of zero TR. एवरेज रेवेन्यू डेफिनेटली जीरो हो जाएगा, बिकॉज यहाँ पे जो भी इंटरसेक्ट होंगे लाइन पे, वो सब स्लोली एंड स्टेडीली आर कमिंग टू बी डिक्लाइंड एज जीरो, बिकॉज दे आर मीटिंग एट 0 पॉइंट. क्लियर? समझ आ रहा है? यस, एंड दैट्स व्हाई this zero price situation is not a general phenomena, but of course it has examples, as in government or charitable hospitals when medicines are given to the patients at zero price. Right? Government hospitals में और charity में जब दवाइयाँ दी जाती है तो zero price पे दी जाती है. इस तरह का वो situation rise होता है. Right? See, there is a special note given to you that marginal revenue can be positive, it can be zero or negative, but average revenue cannot be negative. Average revenue कभी भी negative नहीं हो सकता. Marginal revenue positive हो सकता है, zero हो सकता है, negative हो सकता है, but average revenue कभी भी negative नहीं हो सकता. Right? Clear? Yes? Moving next, one very important thing we will see here, that is break-even point. Right? That is break-even point. इकोनॉमिक्स में, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट उस टाइम पे होता है जब TR इज इक्वल टू TC, टोटल रेवेन्यू इज इक्वल टू टोटल कॉस्ट. राइट? दैट इज अ ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट बिकॉज देयर इज नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस. ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट का स्पेशली मतलब होता है व्हेन देयर इज नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस. राइट? सो दैट बिकम्स अ सिचुएशन व्हेन TR इज इक्वल टू TC. जब रेवेन्यू कॉस्ट जितना ही है तो हमको एक्स्ट्रा रेवेन्यू नहीं मिल रहा है, मतलब प्रॉफिट नहीं है, एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट नहीं हो रहा है, दैट मीन्स लॉस नहीं है. राइट? सो TR इज इक्वल टू TC, दैट मीन्स टोटल रेवेन्यू इज इक्वल टू टोटल कॉस्ट. राइट? और P is equal to average cost. Right? When, see here an explanation is given to along with the diagram. ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट जो है वो Q पे स्ट्रक हो रहा है. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो दिस पॉइंट. राइट? यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि ये Q पे किस तरह से स्टक हो रहा है. राइट? एंड Q पे स्टक तब हो रहा है ये ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट when AR, when AR, average revenue, is equal to average cost is equal to LQ, right, is equal to OP. Now what are these things? चलो देखते हैं. ठीक है? When we talk about this OP is a situation when a firm is just covering its cost as price. सिर्फ उसका जो कॉस्ट है वही वो कवर कर पा रही है. दैट इज अ सिचुएशन व्हेन फर्म इज सेड अंडर OP. राइट? and it happens to be equal to AC, that is average cost, and average cost is equal to LQ, right? And at this point of Q equilibrium, it is to be taken care कि यहाँ पे all these curves are intersecting. See, MC curve, AC curve, AR is equal to all these curves, all these lines are intersecting at this point. And that's why this point is said as break-even point, because this point defines that a firm has no profit, no loss. All these four lines are intersecting at a point Q. And that's why a common intersection point Q is known as break-even point. Right? And that's why these conditions are also satisfied, that MC is equal to MR, and second one, MC is rising. Right? MC is equal to MR. ये point पे आपको एक condition satisfy हो रही है, because when this intersect this point, it is equal to MR. Right? And after intersecting here, it rises up. So two conditions satisfied here. MC is equal to MR, and MC is rising. Let's start. ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट के बाद आता है शट डाउन पॉइंट. राइट, ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट पे हमने देखा कि MTR is equal to TC, that means total cost is equal to total revenue. Right? Now here shutdown point में क्या होता है, when the firm is covering only variable cost, right? It is a situation when total revenue is equal to total variable cost, average revenue is equal to average variable cost. That means जहाँ पे firm excess profit नहीं earn कर रही है, it's only covering जो भी उसने variable cost पे expense किया है, cost incur किया है, सिर्फ that much part of income वो firm earn कर रही है. That is a situation which is known as shutdown point. ठीक है? See, here when firm is incurring loss of fixed cost, right? At point Q you can see, right? At point Q आप देख सकते हो that AVC is equal to LQ is equal to OP, जो कि हमने पहले देखा, right? Here OP is average revenue, LQ is average variable cost, right? Please don't forget these things. OP is equal to average revenue in shutdown point, and LQ is equal to average variable cost. See here, LQ, right? ये average variable cost आपको बता रही है, and OP, that means this point. OP tells you average revenue, and here you can see average revenue is equal to marginal revenue, right? Here also is a point when MR is equal to MC. Here the situation goes like this. MR is equal to MC and MC is rising. Conditions दोनों वही satisfy हो रही है, right? But here variable cost का importance हो जा रहा है, because firm उतना ही earn कर पा रही है जितना उसने variable cost में expense किया है, incur किया है. Clear? Right? Okay. So clear between the difference between shutdown point and break even point? Yes? Alok, please read out this shutdown point, beta.
Shutdown points occur when a firm is just covering its variable cost only, or it is a situation when TR is equals to TVC or AR is equals to AVC. Here the firm is incurring loss of fixed cost. Does it means that the firm is suspend production of the commodity? Not necessarily. It may continue to produce because the loss of fixed cost is been occurred even when output is suspended.
Yes बेटा
Shutdown
clear.
is
Just a second. Yes बेटा clear अभी तक. यहाँ पे firm is incurring loss of fixed cost. क्योंकि यहाँ पे फर्म सिर्फ वेरिएबल कॉस्ट ही अर्न कर रही है, मतलब वो फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट जो भी है उतना उसको लॉस हो रहा है. तो इसका मतलब क्या ये है कि फर्म जो है, फर्म विल सस्पेंड प्रोडक्शन ऑफ अ कमोडिटी. वो कमोडिटी का प्रोडक्शन जो है उसको सस्पेंड कर देगी? नो, राइट. वो कंटिन्यू करती रहेगी टू प्रोड्यूस बिकॉज लॉस ऑफ फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट जो है दैट इज टू बी इनकर्ड व्हेन आउटपुट इज सस्पेंडेड. Right? Yes, Alok, continue.
shutdown is struck at point Q where AR price is equals to AVC is equals to LQ is equals to OP. A firm is operating with a price just covering its AVC. Thus, the price OR average revenue is equals to OP is equals to average variable cost is equals to LQ. Note that shutdown point Q also happens to be point of
Equilibrium.
equilibrium when both the condition of equilibrium are satisfied, wise MR is equals to MC and MC is rising.
Yes. Easy for all. Easy to understand. Right? Break-even point and shutdown point. We are starting is producer's equilibrium. ठीक है? First of all, I would like to know by Mihir, who is producer? What do you know about producer?
जो कोई भी प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करता है वो.
Very good. Yes. The one who produce, right, is known as producer. जो प्रोडक्शन के लिए अंडरगोन ऑल द प्रोसेसेस का ध्यान रखता है उसको कहा जाता है प्रोड्यूसर. ओके, नाउ वी विल सी द सिचुएशन ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम. ठीक है, एंड प्रोड्यूसर्स इक्विलिब्रियम. राइट. See beta, when we talk about producers equilibrium, here a small introduction is given to you. See, जहां पे हमने बिहेवियर ऑफ रेवेन्यू जाना आगे, राइट, और कॉस्ट के बारे में भी हमने जाना. इट इज नाउ अ टाइम वेयर वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ प्रोड्यूसर स्ट्राइक्स इज इक्विलिब्रियम. राइट, क्योंकि प्रोड्यूसर तो हमेशा यही चाहेगा दैट देयर शुड बी अ मैक्सिमम डिफरेंस बिटवीन टोटल रेवेन्यू एंड टोटल कॉस्ट. राइट, क्योंकि टोटल रेवेन्यू और टोटल कॉस्ट में जितना ज्यादा इंटरवल होगा, जितना ज्यादा डिफरेंस होगा, उतना ज्यादा उसका प्रॉफिट होगा. राइट, इफ माय कॉस्ट इज ऑफ 5,000 एंड इफ माय टोटल रेवेन्यू बिकम्स 5 लाख, जितना ज्यादा डिफरेंस उतना ज्यादा प्रॉफिट. राइट, 5,000 से, सॉरी 50,000, राइट, 5,000 से इफ आई मूव टू 10,000 मेरा प्रॉफिट होगा. अगर मैं 10 to 12 जाती हूँ, 15 जाती हूँ, 20 जाती हूँ, तो जितना ज्यादा डिफरेंस टोटल कॉस्ट और टोटल रेवेन्यू के बीच में होगा उतना ज्यादा प्रॉफिट उस फर्म को होगा, उस प्रोड्यूसर को होगा. यस. सी, now we will be studying how a producer attains equilibrium through MR and MC approach, marginal revenue and marginal cost approach. Clear? Moving next. Here you can see MR and MC approach, right? MR MC approach, it is about under perfect competition, right? जब perfect competition है, when a firm is in equilibrium, and in short run when all the two conditions are fulfilled. Which two conditions? That MR is equal to MC, right? MR is equal to MC. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो E1 and E point पे MR is equal to MC. And second condition, when MC cuts MR, मतलब ये यहाँ पे इसको कट कर रही है, right? When MC cuts MR from below, right? यहां से right? It's cutting from below, and then MC is rising high. This shows the point of equilibrium, MC and MR approach, right? When MC curve cuts MR from below and MC is rising, that point is known as equilibrium of a firm by MC-MR approach, right? Next, Mohit, please read out the first point.
MC equals to MR. We know MR is the addition to TR from sale of one more unit of output, and MC is the addition to TC for increasing production by 1 unit.
Yes.
Every producer aims to maximize his profit. For this, a firm compares its MR with MC. Producer is not in equilibrium when MC is greater than MR, and it is possible
MC is smaller than MR.
as it is possible to add more profits, and also not when MC is greater than MR, as benefit is less than cost. It means the firm will be at equilibrium when MC equals to MR.
Right, beta, clear? Here it is a situation given to you for MC is equal to MR, MC greater than MR and MC smaller than MR, right? See, MC is equal to MR. Then it is saying that we know that MR is the addition to TR from selling one more unit of output, right? That's in the same way, MC is also the addition of total cost increasing by 1 unit, right? So in every producer, when every producer aims to maximize his profits, then that producer has to compare his firm by using MR and MC, right? MR और MC को compare करने पे वो firm को, वो producer को अपने profit situations के बारे में पता चल जाएगा, right? And producer is not in equilibrium when MC is smaller than MR, right? जब MC is smaller than MR, then that producer is not in the stage of equilibrium because it can add more profits. That's why when MC is greater than MR, उस time पे भी वो equilibrium में नहीं है because as benefit is less than cost, right? That's why a firm is always in equilibrium when MC is equal to MR. Clear? It is always in equilibrium when MC is equal to MR. Right? Second condition. Mihir, please read out the second point.
MC is greater than MR after MR is equals to MC output level. MC equals to MR is a necessary condition but not sufficient. No, it is because MR equals to MC may occur at more than one level of output, but only that output level is the equilibrium output when MC becomes greater than MR after the equilibrium. It is because if MC is greater than MR, then producing beyond MC equals to MR output will reduce profit. But if MC is less than MR beyond MC equals to MR output, it's possible to add to profit by producing more.
Yes, right? Here, second condition tells you when MC is greater than MR. जब एक फिक्स आउटपुट लेवल आ गया, ठीक है, MC इज इक्वल टू MR हो गया, वो नेसेसरी कंडीशन है लेकिन इतना काफी नहीं है, राइट? इट इज बिकॉज MC इज इक्वल टू MR तभी भी हो सकता है जब मोर देन वन लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट हो, ठीक है, बट वो आउटपुट लेवल इक्विलिब्रियम आउटपुट बनता है जब MC becomes greater than MR after equilibrium. See, I would like here to take you to the picture. देखो ये सिचुएशन, ये उस फर्म के लिए नो डाउट एक अच्छी सिचुएशन है राइट ये उस फर्म के लिए अच्छी सिचुएशन है दैट MC इज इक्वल टू MR, राइट. एट इनिशियल स्टेजेस पे जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं MC इज लेस देन, राइट. MR तभी भी अच्छा नहीं है. देखो यहाँ पे भी MC इज इक्वल टू MR है और यहाँ पे भी MC इज इक्वल टू MR है. तो जब ये MC इज इक्वल टू MR वाली सिचुएशन उस फर्म के लिए आएगी तो वो प्रॉफिट वाली सिचुएशन नहीं होगी, राइट. ये मिनिमम पॉइंट पे वो लोग इंटरसेक्ट कर रहे हैं, राइट. बट व्हेन वो फर्म इस पॉइंट पे पहुंचेगी, व्हेन वो फर्म इस पॉइंट पे पहुंचेगी MC इज इक्वल टू MR, तब उसके लिए प्रॉफिट वाला इक्विलिब्रियम स्टेज होगा बिकॉज MC उसके बाद स्टार्ट्स राइजिंग. क्लियर? यस, अब समझ आया आपको ये पॉइंट क्या कहना चाह रहा है, राइट. नाउ इट इज क्लियर. That's why then producing beyond MC is equal to MR output will reduce profits, right. But MC is less than MR beyond MC is equal to MR output, then it is possible to add profits by producing more units. ठीक है? Clear? So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will be starting with supply, right. Any questions up till now? And please don't forget to complete your notes up to this explained part. ठीक है? Okay then, less than 1 minute is left, so meeting may end at any time. So don't worry. Okay, stay home, stay safe. Now we will meet on next Tuesday directly, right? Okay. Have a safe and happy Ashtami Naum Dashera. Fine? Saturday you have holiday, so there will be no lectures because you have Ashtami on that day. Okay, and Navami and Dashera are on they both are on same day, that is Sunday.